Well, we're very encouraged, Mandy, that we're seeing all these agreements across countries on tariff rates. And so that's a great first step, and we're encouraged that this process will continue and we'll have a lot more certainty. From our business's perspective, we've not seen any impact so far. We're obviously a very global company, and we have a diversified supply chain. But we're going to keep monitoring this. It's obviously an evolving situation, but we're in a good place, and we're going to keep monitoring as the things move forward, and solve the problems as we need to as we go forward.
How much also is China a risk here? I mean, I know that you've got a partnership with Xiaomi, which may provide some insulation, but nonetheless, China accounts, if I'm not wrong, nearly 70% of your handset revenue. Do you see geopolitical or tariff risks as being something that you need to take account of when it comes to China?
We've partnered with our Chinese customers for a very long period of time. We've been a supplier to China for the last 30 years. And so the relationship is very strong. Our focus is really on partnering at the product level, at the technology level. And all of our partners in China, our customers in China, are looking not just to sell in China, but also export globally. And really what's important to them is Qualcomm coming in with technology leadership and bringing solutions to them that makes them competitive on a global basis. And that has been the foundation of our relationship with Xiaomi, but also other OEMs. And it goes beyond handsets, right? It's not just handset customers, but automotive and industrial IoT. All these customers, we've been working very closely together. And as we kind of manage our way through the global uncertainty, the relationships with our customers continue to be extremely strong.
Akash, how much might also your growing sales to Xiaomi and Samsung help to mitigate the negative impact of the drop in sales that's expected from Apple?
Yeah, we've outlined a very aggressive strategy of diversification and growth. We're looking to grow outside handsets into automotive, where I would argue we're one of the most important chip suppliers going forward to that industry, and also very significant growth in IoT, which is a combination of wearable devices, PCs, and industrial devices. And in each of those cases, the demand for our technology is significant and it's ubiquitous. And we think the growth opportunity for us and the numbers we've outlined of $22 billion in revenue in those two areas by fiscal 29, that growth is significantly outstrips the revenue we have with Apple at this point. So we're very confident that as we look forward, we can grow the company at a very significant pace in double-digit growth rates, even while we lose the Apple revenue.
Akash, Martin here, let me quickly jump in with a question. I mean, so far, the stuff that you make have been exempt from duties or tariffs, but, President Trump's been talking about, and in his own way, I guess, warning about sectoral or 232 tariffs coming down the pipeline. What I want to know is, in terms of your pipeline, order visibility, et cetera, you've been quoted saying you do not see any front loading to try and get ahead of these 232 sectoral tariffs on things like chips, for example, right? Does that surprise you that it's not happening?
Yeah, it's not surprising to us, Martin. I think our customers are very aware of the geographical diversification that we have in our supply chain. We've been working with them very closely. They have significant amount of transparency in how we plan to address our supply situation in different scenarios. We also do not ship a lot of chips into the U.S. A lot of the manufacturing happens outside the U.S., and what comes into the U.S. is completed devices. And so those are something that our customers clearly have to deal with. But at this point, there are no duties, no tariffs, and we're just monitoring the situation. It's obviously very fluid.